Ugh. You know, it's not often that I play a song and I'm like completely annoyed by it, but that felt like the bad part of an ending song. Like the ending song of like some weird cartoon or something, but hello. Way too quiet. I don't know why it's quiet. Music volume's up, so I don't know. But welcome back to Disco Elysium! For those that missed the last VOD or whatever, go watch it instead. But we have... What did we do? We got the body down. We figured out that the guy was not killed because of some thing he did, but more of what his job was, probably. And he was killed by a bullet. After we did the autopsy. Pray that we do not update it further. And we have to go figure out why he was shot. We also have this.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp.
Also, Kim has left. He took the dead body to the morgue or whatever he's going to do with it. And therefore, we are alone for a bit, which is bad for us, honestly, because Kim was kind of carrying this story.
Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
What do I do with you, bullet?
The squished little thing has no idea.
It's alright. Take your time. We'll figure it out together.
I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet.
Find the gun that shot him.
Sounds like something a police detective would do.
Yeah.
First, you should learn all you can about this little gun. Then find the gun that shot it and the person that gun belongs to.
Thank you, visual
Use the complete
calculus.
victim. Neato.
Thank you, voice in my head. What would I do without you? Ugh.
Feel the
The
bullet.
squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag.
I think Tronup is correct, though. I think it is going to end up being from our gun.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark
Thing is, I don't
gray
really
core.
know anything
The base of the bullet is close to 5
about
millimeters in diameter.
gun bullets. My gun bullet info comes pretty much just from games, and I don't know if they're the most accurate. Especially because they don't really usually go into detail. There are only specific games that are like, oh, this is this gun and this bullet, and these are all the details of it. And I don't really play those games. I think ballistic markings is like the most detail I've ever seen a game go into about bullets, and that's all they would talk about. Look at the
You
jacket.
can just about make out a few striations.
What kind of
near
jacket
the
is it?
base of the
Leather,
bullet. Little
polyester,
hairlines,
cloth?
Linear. It feels standard.
Feels standard. Okay. So no special old bullet or something.
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
I say, not being able to see the wound right now, they could have fallen out.
Far away, Lieutenant Kitsuragi is flipping through stations in his Kanima. He is not here examining the bullet with you. He should be. He would find this very intriguing. Mention it to him later when he's here.
Thank you, voice in my head. Bullet has nothing more to say. Put it away. Alright, here I am just examining bullets in the middle of a hotel or inn or... Hey, miss, what are we in again? Is it diner?
This is what I studied law for? You're a gardener. Shut up.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Not a very good lawyer if you have nothing to say. Just saying. Anyway.
So I don't actually know what we're doing at this point. How many hours has it been? Oh, it's been $8, $8, whatever. Hello, Griffey. Hope you're having a good day. We just got done talking to a bullet.
He didn't have much to say. Well, back in here, I'm gonna get me dice. Gonna get me dice.
Now that Kim is gone, there was something we could do, but I don't remember what it was. I have the feeling it's something I don't care about doing. Where am I?
Hello?
Oh, right. I don't have my flashlight equipped. That's why it's so... That's why it was so dark. Kim went to go put the dead body up. So, he's not here right now. Don't worry, I wouldn't get him killed. Who do you think I am? I wouldn't intentionally get him killed.
Hello, hello?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
What do you mean order another day? I don't wanna order another day. Yeah, we did that last time, Griffey. Uh-oh. I think you might have wrecked your forklift a little too many times. Yeah, I don't know when I placed the order, though. So, yeah. What's my book telling me? We filled it 12:37 apparently, so no, it has not been 8 hours. 2 or 3 more hours. Oh well. But remember, Griffey, we talked to her last time. You said she was chill. She was chill like that. Yeah, and she was like, he didn't attack me. That's just how he talked. And then Titus or whatever got upset that she wasn't collaborating his weird story. Yes, we did talk to them afterwards. Because he got mad that she wasn't collaborating, and then we went back to show her the tape. Or whatever, and she still was like, yeah, but that's just how he talked. And he got upset that she seemed nostalgic or just found it funny that he said those things. And then he got really mad. And I don't remember what happened after that. I guess I could talk to them again. But then after that, we went outside, shot the guy down, and did the autopsy, and then Kim left. And then we went back to our room and took a bath. I think that's all we did. Ruby doesn't...
You again. What is it?
Ruby doesn't sound familiar. Torque on it. Do we tell them about the bullet? They do know about the bullet. I'm not sure it's a good idea. Oh well, it'll be information for me even if it's from a different timeline.
I just found a bullet in the hangman's head.
A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
Truly curious if you hanged him. How did it get there?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads.
That's not an answer.
I guess it sounds a little logical. At some point,
You didn't
one of the
graduate school,
bullets
did you,
had to end
Titus?
up in one of
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
I don't think we should show them the bullet. Sounds like a bad idea.
I think the hanging was a cover-up for the
You
shooting.
know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the.
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
Wow! He's got it in a...
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
You guys shoot him.
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he...
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They...
Never been worried in my life.
It's not like he blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there somewhere.
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph.
I can't. They kind
Good one, Titus.
of took his body away. I can't really get his autograph anymore.
About fucking time.
Well, we could go for that 8%. Are you ready to spam loading screens again, Griffey? Can I tell you about Ruby? Well, I don't really want to know about the Ruby weapon. Also, you. Like, lady, do your job. But we'll go talk to her, I guess. Boink. I wonder if she'll comment on Kim not being here. Is there a button for opening my bag? I don't really want to flash the flashlight in her face. Get my mighty wire clippers out. What? That's not what I'm holding. Oh, I'm holding both. Okay. There we go. Hello.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Look her in the eye. Saw something at a local marketplace that made me think of you. A blueberry? Okay. Ominous. Oh, wow. Of course. That was close, I guess. That is a little blue buried in a bundle of plushies. Oh, is it like a keychain? That's cute. If I had seen that, I would have probably grabbed it and be like, yep, I'll hang this up somewhere. I'll put it on my microphone, right next to my boo. Because in case you forgot, I have a little boo plushie that hangs from my microphone. Been a while since I was actually, like, on screen, though. Oh, $7? No, yeah. Isn't it in, like, the clearance thing, though? Yeah, not for that. That's like $1 at most. But hey, if I ever get, little blob plushies made, I'll be sure to give you one. In the far-off future of 3017, when Blue Mage Brilly has taken over the world. Just set up weird. Yeah, that's definitely something. I need to talk to you about your room again.
Yeah?
Where's that door lead to?
I have no idea, officer.
I believe you. It is kind of locked. I have other questions
Alright.
for you. What was that? Oh, it was a pensive drag from her Astro Menthol, of course. And talk more about this.
Not my favorite topic,
Yeah, no.
but okay.
Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
Yeah, they did.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they
I'm
hanged him?
confused, sorry.
You aware that he was also shot, miss? In the mouth?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
We met Sylvie, right? She's the one that left because we were partying too hard. Although that also might be a cover-up for just being, you know, annoyed by the hanged man outside. Not our favorite video game.
It's hard to know what to think about that answer.
How about we, you know, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
Wait, that went up to 17. Quick save.
I was just thinking. What a
Success.
Light brown
Of
eyes
course.
look back at you,
Called it
directly
before it
into the
came up.
space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful.
Eh. 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Not a fan of,
I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys?
That's a lady, actually.
Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you.
Oh, we talk about
you
me.
boring stiff.
Okay, it's hard to follow when everyone has the same voice.
You too.
Oh,
Me?
what did I do?
These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't
What?
trust them.
I can't trust their own voices in my head? Yeah, that tracks. I knew something was
I'm
off.
sorry I didn't catch it sooner. It takes conscious effort on your part.
I don't have any conscious effort. Which ones exactly are
There's
affected?
no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm
All of
afraid
them?
it's all
Yeah, I do it.
bullshit, man. I ain't compromised.
electrochemistry, you've been compromised since your first whisper. Shut up.
Especially that guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
Thank you, Volition. Maybe I can trust you.
No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet
Uh-huh.
little Ziggy.
What must this look like on the outside, with me talking to myself? I mean, I guess on the outside, we're just staring at each other, and she's like, what is he doing? His eyes are, like, moving in different directions. And, like, now they're looking at each other, like, and, like, one's bobbing up and down. But, like, are his eyes talking to each other?
Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit.
Why would I be looking there?
Glory, truth, softness, protector. She wants you.
To leave, yes.
How did this
It
happen?
always does. Through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can't you turn them normal again?
No,
What use is this
it's
thing?
better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
I mean, I guess. It's kind of like chess, I guess, in that way, yeah. That means she's been lying to
I
me.
think it's safe to assume, yes, Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking.
Yeah, it's the worst.
If
He's definitely the worst
I
voice in my
suspect it
head.
would be peons to
And there's a
the
lot of them in there.
like this. She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that
A
guy?
little. They're all still of limited use. Interpreting
How did
things to the
Volition
best of their
escape?
ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
I-
I'm just giving you this information of my own volition. Ha,
But when
get
it
it?
comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with her. A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris. It sparkles.
What's her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious.
Hmm.
See? It's oddly moderate. Probably compromised.
Alright. I've been talking to myself long enough. I know we still got like 2.5 hours of this, but
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Do I say this out loud? I'm weighing my options. Like, saying it out loud would probably throw her off her game a little bit, or it might make her even more secure in the game, because if I'm aware of it, then she's aware that it was working. Do what I want. I don't know what I want, Griffey. The voices in my head aren't giving me straight answers. They are giving me the worst answers. And at a time like this, there's only one thing I can trust in this world, and that is a coin flip. God dang it, coin flip. I couldn't trust you either.
For a second, her face disappears from your cornea. Only a silvery negative remains. Still smiling, a tired smile.
Alright, so... I don't know how I would talk to her about someone else. On Tupperware brand Jello mold? Of making Jello in a fancy mold. Like, is it like the typical standard Jello mold, or? I haven't made Jello in forever. Guess I could say I'm a little jelly. Well, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Oh yeah, I was also going to tell you I tried the tutorial of that one game. What was it called? Crash Out Crew, that's what it was. Had to think. It seems fun. I feel like it's the kind of game that I would get frustrated at, though. Not because of the actual gameplay, but because I would absolutely try drifting to be cool and then slam into a wall. Or I would keep messing up trying to like move the boxes off a stack of each other. Because I'm like that. That's extreme pizza. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, like the standard one I think of when it comes to Jello mold is just like the circle, really, with like the curved edges. I don't know how to explain it. Because I'm bad at explaining things. Anyway, what were we doing? Trying to talk to her about things?
The record. So official.
Yeah, the first one is what I was thinking of. Oh, but you can have little things on the top. That's cute. Obviously, I'd probably go for the star myself. But you're the star of your own show, so...
I have more questions about the deceased, but I need my partner before I ask.
Do whatever you need to do.
That's fair. The color is important. What color would you use for the star? I guess, like, lemon jello or something? Is that a thing? Whatever the yellow one is, like.
Door open. And then I politely close the door, because I'm a super cop. Why can't I open this door?
I wouldn't even rush at the end. I'd rush the whole time. I'm exaggerating, though. Whenever I played Overcooked, I was pretty level-headed most of the time. Or, what was the other cooking? Played Up. Played that with random once, and that was fun. I'm just not reactive enough for those kind of games to be interesting to play. Or to watch. Because I don't get frustrated that often. Oh, sounds fun. So organized, so official.
What am I doing?
Perform a ballistics analysis on the bullet. How do I do that?
The bullet is still safely.
Okay. Yeah, I know about ballistic markings, but I don't know how to do that. Alright, time to play the good old roll the dice game.
It's you
Don't
again.
know why I had to slide into place like that. That was a little creepy. Because he didn't move his feet, he just slid. Compromise skill set known. Major reaction to the bullet. Discuss the eighth hardy. Go!
Clausia is playing them like.
Tell them how they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. Many ways we go about it, and all of them are really good.
Okay, men.
Clear, you guys are being played like a fiddle.
And then I play a little imaginary fiddle. Hmm. 17% is still better than 3%. Once I can
It's you again. What is it?
see. We failed that once.
Clausia is playing them.
Nope. I feel like telling them that she's playing them is a bad idea, though. Because he's gonna get mad, and then he's probably gonna shoot her. On the other hand, my voices in my head are telling me that everyone's lying to me, so maybe the voice in my head telling me this is a bad idea.
What is it?
Yeah, I knew that her glass window was replaced. I don't know what that means. But I'm gonna take off now. At least I don't have to hear the clown line anymore. Okay. Should I examine it more? Uh-huh.
This window is pristine, smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside.
I mean, I knew she hasn't told me everything, but she won't talk to me without Kim here. Or rather, I won't talk to her without
Officer.
Kim here.
Sure, I can try.
His
Actually,
name?
officer, I guess.
Where in the GRIH is the lieutenant? Possibly speeding from one terminal to another in glorious solitude.
Why would my
Wherever
questions
he is, you need him.
make
Your
less
other
sense?
questions will make little sense without him here.
Okay.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Yeah, she won't talk to me without Kim here, which I don't understand.
Not my favorite topic. I'm 89% sure.
I mean, you're 11% not
You know
sure.
how it is.
Do you?
Actually, I don't.
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales.
Yeah, Kim completes
Easy
us.
to
That's
see
fair
now
enough.
that
And hello,
you're
Shroud.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
Sounds like something happened. You don't want to acknowledge
Let
it.
me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
Possibly.
How about we,
Okay.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
We could try kicking the door down. I'll give it one good try.
The same small,
Just one.
heavy door. No lock in sight.
Put your hands together if you want to clap as I put together this physical attack. That sounded like a failure. Ow! My foot!
You kick it, gung-ho style. Entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar rattling inside, laughing at you.
All right, let's trash the place.
She nods approvingly. Don't nod at my broken foot. My perception's like my second highest ability. I think. It's 7. I'm still looking for my badge too, but I have the feeling it's probably not around here. To be honest, since you said that, or rather since it was hinted that I was the one who drove over that roof, it's probably over there. I probably need the badge to... Well, no, that doesn't make any sense, does it? See, I probably need the badge in order to legally drive my car, right? But that doesn't make any sense, does it? I was drunk. All throwing bushes outside. Oh, some coins. Yoink. Don't see anything. Wait, can I actually look at the window?
Behind the dockworkers, a
Oh.
ceiling-height window. The
I could barely tell that was
scrape the
glowing.
glass like bony fingers.
Vent?
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open
You've
it.
been here for a long time.
Still too
What does that
cold
mean?
outside. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it,
A bronze key.
It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone's hid a key in the bush.
Huh?
Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key
thanks, Leo.
from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across. The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down
Wow,
in silence.
a reasonable Hardy boy.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
I mean, it's still polite to thank you. Anyone know all this key was hanging in the union box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys,
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Wonder what the...
that's an older building. Who knows?
They were strangely reasonable about that. I figured they would have yelled at me. But I guess if they don't know anything about it, they don't care.
The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb? Haunted by regal spirits.
Oh no, not more ghosts! Why is it more ghosts?
No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop.
Yeah, fair. I didn't put that together immediately, but fair trade up. Ta-da! Oh, another Pinball machine. When's the last time you played pinball? I think the last time I played a pinball game was the roguelike pinball game, and I really wanted it to be good, but all the reviews turned out to be bad near the end. Like, right after it was about to come out. Imby, spare key tied to the bush outside the corner room. Why would you hide this, Why would you put this note on the inside of the room that the key locks? Involves white Diora. Black glass shows a female figure in mourning. Oh, that's sad. Did you and Kevin play pinball together? Or fight each other at pinball? Oh, Pokemon pinball was really good. I like that one.
Over there, in the corner. Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats.
Do we get to play pinball right now?
To get your hands on it. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats.
And the Mountain
Goats? The
Goats?
golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small.
This game will go up in quality for me if it lets me play a mini game.
Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Oh.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a...
I don't get to play the pinball. Sad.
Inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy.
Alright, the game has gone down in quality for teasing me.
Windy.
It'd be easy to put a pinball game in here.
When the nation is in danger,
it'd be an easy way to like pass the time too.
Shall return and save his people. The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats.
Perspective of goats?
To ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them.
That sounds cute. I wish there was a visual effect for this.
Down the mountain.
On a random goat note, there's a character in Deadlock who's named Billy and is a goat man. Like, he has a goat head. And the way he reloads is chewing up his bullets and then shoving another one in there. But I swear, every time someone on the microphone says Billy, my head turns. Or like I try to figure out, what did I do? So I just wanted to share that I'm annoyed by his name and the concept of Billy Goats.
Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb. Places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
Okay. What's with all the goats?
Think of them as balls.
I do respond to Billy, yes. Even though I respond more to Brilly, obviously. But sometimes people have said Brilly and it just sounds like they're saying Billy. So like I will ignore them because I'm like, oh, they're saying Billy. And then they're like, hey, Billy, I'm talking to you. And I was like, what? Who? Oh, me? It's Brilly with an R. So, you know. Anyways, we're gonna play this game.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon...
Dirty ball is lit. Get your pinball on. Achievement unlocked.
Balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy. Your game is definitely improving.
This does just take your time.
All over the board. And although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3.
Less than 3? Less than 3 goats?
Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect...
Oh my god, it is taking my time.
Easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, Tiny Hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. The words pale rupture.
But I still wanted to explore things.
And the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog.
Something's happening.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one
oh no!
Your goats
start
slipping, disappearing into the milk. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruption
in the
fog.
I don't know. It is filled with dust and the tears of goats, I guess.
You're down to your last goat.
Oh my god. Bad at ball games? What?
Useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch
Do I
it
dare
back
go
from
for
the
it?
jaws of death.
Do I dare go for it? My reaction speed is not high. I'll level that up next, though. This one's red! I can't do it again! I have to save it. I think I did quick save before we came in here.
How, if you can't even see it? The last boat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing, finger boy.
It'll load the game. Oh, should we wait until Kim's here?
You see a heavy... The key fit dust? No.
Yeah. Should I wait till till Kim's here? Because, I mean, he's gonna want to see that, right?
Over there, not just any... Cornelius will get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers are above.
Above.
The peak of the map, areas around the place, indeed.
I'm winning for you.
It takes a while. Go, finger boy. Your game is deaf. Suddenly, maneuvering a tiny hammer. The words, there's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking. This, you're down to your last goat. Go mostly by sound.
I've never been good at pinball. I never really committed to the bit.
But
But
is something
I'm pretty
special.
sure I
5
beat the Pokemon
times you
pinball
snatch him
game. I
back
can
from
beat
the
this
jaws
game.
of
I can
death.
beat Goatmon.
How, if you
No.
can't even see it?
I could not beat Goatmon. Why am I bad at ball games? Is it because of that other ball game?
Not just
It's not even remotely close to pinball. Dang it.
Cornelius will get the game on, finger boy. Those...
Whoops.
It takes a while. Go. You're suddenly maneuvering a tiny hammer. The words have this. You're down to your last go.
That's a great question.
Going
I don't think
most
so, though.
How, if you can't even...
I might have something that lowers my reaction speed. I'm not really rushed by the clock for the most part. Let's see. Visual calculus. Oh, my stupid hat. Alright. Time to get serious and put on my orange bum hat. With this equipped, I have no fear. Why do these jeans lower my reaction speed? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Any of these lowering my... No. My orange bum hat, though. It will be the true hero of the pinball machine.
Cornelius will get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers above the paint. The theme, the peak of areas around. Indeed. Think of...
Alright,
it takes
here
a
we
while.
go.
Go, finger boy. Your game is suddenly maneuvering a goat tiny hammer. The words have this. You're down to your last goat.
17%. That's
Mostly
notably
by
better.
sound. Eyes are useless at how.
But it still failed. Okay.
Over there, in the... Not just any...
I'm gonna take it out and do all this stuff.
Cornelius, get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers above the paint. The theme, the peak of the areas around the... Indeed. Think of them.
Well, I asked if I should wait for Kim, and you didn't say anything.
Over there, not just Cornelius, get the game on, finger boy.
Yeah,
Those
think of it
flippers
this way.
are ready.
We'll do even better if we've done it before, and Kim will be extra impressed that we did it so
It takes a while to get
easily.
Go. Your game is suddenly maneuvering a tiny hammer. The words, there's so much. This, you're down to your last goat. Going out.
Dang
You
it.
can't even.
I have to do it for my goat pride, Griffey.
Over there, in the corner, not just any pinball.
Oh wait, did I not? I don't think I saved.
Cornelius Gordy, get the game on, finger boy.
I don't think I actually
Those
saved after I
flippers,
did all the
theme of
things.
The peak of the mountain, areas above the painting, indeed. Think of them as balls.
Pinball infamy. Yeah, we're gonna get the game on, finger boy, but the blob doesn't even have fingers. It's just arms.
Not just Cornelius Gordy, get the game on, finger boy.
Those flippers are
ready.
They're closer to flippers than fingers.
It takes a while. Go. Your game.
All right, we've got
is
this.
definitely improving.
Get the game on.
Maneuvering a tiny hammer shatters.
Oh, what was that
something inside
from?
the machine.
I want to say Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
The words, power.
Like, get your game on.
You're down to your last.
Legendary hero, Goatman. Dang it.
You can't
I'm awful at low chance things.
Over there, not just Cornelius, get the game on,
Oh, finger boy. Those flippers are
ready.
Jaden Yuki's catchphrase. Okay, I thought so.
It takes a while. Go. Your game. Suddenly, maneuvering a tiny hammer. The words. This. You're
Come
down to your
on.
last. With automatic
Got it.
like precision, you keep
Got the
front
game on.
in play, reacting to the tiniest stimulus.
Billy Goat GX.
Floating in the flow state. The fog is clearing, and
Suddenly the old
speaker
speaker crackles.
Gordy ball. is
Lit. Why does it say
A
that?
panel opens up at the top of the playfield, and a new ball.
Another
charges
ball?
downhill.
Another goat?
It's larger than the goats and matte black. Cornelius spell the white letters running across the equator.
Oh, okay.
So violent is its descent, it immediately
No,
knocks the
my
last
goats!
goat into the abyss. Then
I didn't want my
proceeds to
goats to
bounce
go
all
into the
across
abyss.
as if carried by some demonic, otherworldly inertia. High score, announce the speakers, and the whole machine lights up. Then the flippers retract, leaving a perfect opening for the Gordy ball to join the goats backstage. Cornelius vanishes, and the machine powers off.
Did I win?
You didn't just win, you absolute legend. You joined a very
The exclusive club of people.
who've ever achieved.
We climbed the mountain. We reached the peak of pinball. Thank you, Gordy Ball.
Too
Gertie
bad
Ball.
no one was around to witness your triumph. It was a high score.
Yeah, well.
Once again, the machine life has left it, unlikely to ever.
Oh, that's why it was red. You only get one shot because the game just explodes afterward. Can't never believe that I did that, but I don't know. I've achieved 2 amazing accomplishments today, such as beating the bear swarm in
This small
Inscription.
elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open.
Now do I want to
inviting
load?
you to step inside.
I could. I do want to see Kim's response. But we wasted so much time on that. Inscription's really good as a card game. And just as like a mystery game. It's really fun. If you like puzzle games, it's okay to move on. I mean, I guess, but Kim's respect for me could go up. But on the other hand, I do want to just go to bed soon. In-game, I mean. And that took like 30 minutes.
This small elevator smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
But Inscription's really fun, Griffey. I would say you should give it a try. And don't be afraid to lose in that game, because you are kind of meant to. In fact, that's what the Bear Swarm was. The Bear Swarm thing happens if you try to beat the game faster than he wants you to. Then he just is like, nope, you gotta stop. And does that. Which, you know, I make my own rules. Can't beat me at card games. Let's see.
There are large rectangular buttons. Monter, descent, and an international call for
I assume that
emergency
means
assistance.
up, and I assume that means
appears
descent.
to be broken.
Okay, of course.
The
What
deep
will you
scratches on
use
the
for
floor
elevator?
suggest it was used as a freight elevator for transporting heavy machinery.
I see.
And one man.
One man to rule them all. Whoa. That was weird.
Now I'm in here. Alright.
Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Schematics for a pinball machine. Futurism themed. Futurama pinball? That could work. Hello, coat. Ooh. Pinball maker's coat? Hang on. I know this is my official one, but we gotta see what this looks like. That's a pretty good coat. It improves my hand-eye coordination, which is nice. Not really sure why it improves my empathy. Probably, yeah.
Pinball machines taken apart and gutted.
That's sad.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Someone's been back here.
The dust has not settled again where these footprints have been made. The displacement in this dusty hell tells a story. Neither the footprints nor the dust speak their secrets, but you know it means that someone has been back here. Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Soul could be bigger than vamp. The
Is that a
soles
vampire?
of the pattern, uniform,
What does that mean?
horizontal lines. One person has
Vampires are of
They've
different
gone back and
sizes.
forth.
Well,
The tips point both ways.
One person went
The
back and
footprints
forth.
go up the length of the room and back down. That is all they do.
Print doesn't look like the odd
The
soul.
footprints are of one type. They do not congratulate you for correctly recognizing.
Well, they
They
should.
are not.
Rude heckin' souls. Doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it?
The footprints do not speak. They simply
Yeah, but the
exist
voice in my
as
head
a
does, so
product
get
of
to
the dust,
answering.
Just as the footprints
God.
outside are a product of the mud and apparently different shoes.
That's all I asked. Thank you.
The footprints are still there. They have told their story.
I don't know why my brain has to sass me so
So
much.
this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now.
Looks like they gave up fixing the pinball machines at
Yes,
some point.
pinball hasn't enjoyed a heyday for 15 or 20 years.
the main part of the shoe upper that defines the looks of your shoes. How it's shaped and how it sits or fits on your feet. Oh. Well, we learn something new every day. Thank you, Trana.
Used to be a pinball
Yes, Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade.
And it was better then.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf, and it has been forgotten. Now there is only one working machine in the main hall.
What?
The rest is lost to dust.
Thought there was two.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means
Well, then Rags was once East Delta Pinball Arcade. It's all effort.
As the dice maker said, yes, it all fits. Not that it has anything to do with the case.
Thank you,
but
logic.
It is a nice connection. But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Does this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the Dune commercial area?
Yes, it would mean that.
Thank you, Logic.
And God would not like that. He should probably be made aware that his establishment is part of the neighborhood ghost story.
I guess? Would he like that? Would he like to know that?
Tiny hole in the wall. See a bedroom on the other side.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
What were those people doing in
You
there?
lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing...
Tiny... a bullet hole? But there wasn't any...
This is the inside of the barred door. You see...
Hi, I'm back here now. What's up?
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is. Yeah?
That door there. You know at least a downstairs elevator.
I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now.
That is pretty creepy, yes.
There's a peephole on the other side looking into your
A
bedroom.
peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Picture her fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her
And
shoulder
don't worry,
and
I didn't
her
look.
hips.
Because, you know, I just got
Do you
here.
think this is somehow connected to me?
It could be connected.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's recent.
God. Where is it? I think I need to cover it up.
The perforation be under your bookcase in your bedroom.
Thank you.
It is recent. Who do you think made it?
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it.
I don't think Kuno would do that. Notably because Kuno is short and lame. But also because he would not be able to be quiet in there, and you would have definitely known he was there.
I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
There were tracks on the floor. They're recent.
Huh. This isn't good.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly.
An old pinball workshop, room back there. Place used to be a pinball arcade.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun.
I did have fun with the pinball machine. I got the high score.
Mm-hmm.
She's lost in thought, eyes narrowed, forehead furrowed.
It is.
The window is new. What are you doing here?
I'm wintering. About 4 months.
Understood.
Funky town. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
She's lost in thought, eyes narrowed.
All right.
Don't know who would have access into there. Well... one of the Hardy boys probably did notice the key, because, I mean, come on. It was right there. But none of the dumb ones that actually spoke up. It was probably one of the quiet ones. But not Theo. The old man just kind of tossed it at us. It also could have been the guy who was hung. Would any of them be allowed in the kitchen? I was allowed in the kitchen. So, yeah, I don't think they care. They just let me walk through. Maybe that's a bad thing to take into consideration, but I am investigating a murder, but literally no one here respects that except Kim.
Sure.
Whoops, didn't even do that.
The record. So official.
Alright. I told her what needed to be told, so I'm just gonna leave. I can't ask her anything else until Kim's back. Like, my thought is... Huh. I forgot I can just pick these up. I'm sure she won't mind me just grabbing bottles out of her room. Oh, wow. He cleaned up my trash. That's kind of creepy. That was Kim's room. So... Who's that guy? So we probably either need to get Kim to let us in or this guy to let us in.
Can I help you?
God, it's all another thing at the world.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
I'm not gonna tell him that. Yeah, the only thing suspicious about Kim's room is that it's Kim's room and isn't radiating sunshine from the door frame. God, what have I told you? Got into the back room. Find the steel door.
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so...
See, like, Garty doesn't care.
He's really holding himself back.
Oh, you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines. Pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here, too.
I figured he'd enjoy the truth more than me, like, you know, painting a picture.
I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for the game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
Thinking about turning this place back into a pinball
No,
arcade.
but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is
it's broken.
It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here.
Also, I took this coat because, I mean, look at me.
That one's
I look great.
always causing trouble.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to
Yeah,
hear
but
that
we
it's
should
part
still
of the
tell
doomed
him,
commercial
right?
area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
Yeah, he doesn't seem bad. Just kind of a stick in the mud at some points. But he's also running like a bunch of jobs, you know. I have to warn you, may discover the worst part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address.
Why? So you know the curse.
Everyone knows of it.
It's just some people don't do anything about it, except place crazy pieces of paper on a door and pretend that everything's okay. Whirling listening to the intercom outside. There's one of the business building B, the doomed commercial area.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
Hold on. Not even once.
It's a sign of the Whirling in rags not being part of the doomed commercial area. If anything, we're revitalizing this neighborhood.
I mean, I don't want to scare him, but... It was part of the East Delta Pinball Arcade, right? What did I tell the bookshop lady after I just explored it? I don't remember. Yeah, this does seem like the kinder one. Perhaps the Whirling will escape the curse, even though, you know, you got me in here and the walls falling apart and you got the Hardy Boys murdering people and hanging them outside. And maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, she went insane no matter what I said, but I went with whatever option didn't make her mad at me. I don't remember what that was, though. I think I told her... Oh yeah, the people. Very important. I told her something about the dice maker girl not being part of it. The taxidermy was haunted. Taxidermy stuff being haunted makes sense to me. I'm pretty sure there was something... I mean, there was Look Outside that had haunted taxidermy monsters, but I don't know if that counted.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms.
You know, before you got here.
For 14 years, man. That's how long.
That's a pretty long time.
I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, some doom ghost.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before.
Yeah, actually care about the world, then, huh?
Very important to him.
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way.
What, with the
Especially for this
disco
reason.
lights?
I've been trying to keep it that way. Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Aha! Shouldn't be so worried about that label, you know?
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel?
Just put
Everything's
some
doomed
Doom
enough,
games
no
on the
matter.
wall. Everyone would love that. If they could, like, play different Doom games. Who owns this
Some
place?
real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might
Oh.
be involved.
Who named it Whirling in
Well, it
Rags?
sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
You did?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
A song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateneers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Does Poseidon have a wife? That's where my brain went. What about those other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you.
And the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the whirling.
Infiltrate? I don't know if I know that name.
Luck has got nothing to do
Good luck
with
with this place.
I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help. So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my
There's a
establishment,
peephole in the
can
wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret back room, right next to, whatever her name is. How do I say her name? I found it when I found the pinball
I'll
machines.
have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure
The
you,
goddess
the
of the
Whirling does
sea.
not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face. What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
First off, electrochemistry. Shut up. And second, alright, you've been
Thank you.
notified.
I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
No,
Yes.
I think that's it. I'm not gonna tell them that she nicked the lines. I don't care. The whole, like, business of them spying on people, calling people, seems really dumb. We have 1 more hour to waste, but I think we can go get our dice. He does bring some good things every once in a while, but... I don't know, that's like saying a dog that plays fetch brings you back a ball once in a while, when sometimes he brings you back a dead squirrel. You know? That probably didn't make any sense, but it was the first thing that came to my brain. I can see. Where do I get the password for this? You don't have to answer that, but I am curious if we can actually play a game. Hello, hello?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I'm looking for my dice. You're still looking for it yourself? I don't want to Google answers. That'd be lame, right? Tuesday? Oh, we still need like 30-some minutes. Inspect my items. I think I already have. I don't think there's any item inspections I haven't done. Actually, I don't think I looked
The
at this.
front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of
Why antlers?
white antlers are one of the symbols of communism.
What?
They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it.
I think antlers are just antlers, guy.
Because
okay.
Friesel was incompetent. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures.
Oh no, no full color pictures. Ugh, what kind of picture book is this?
Of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles.
Well, I mean, at least my brain is used to all these giant paragraphs of nonsense.
Advertisements, you notice. So who's funding this radical commentary?
The
After
king.
rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International
Is this important?
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la
I am
fumée.
falling asleep.
This was his way of but perhaps they've overestimated. So please, you flip back to the
Just a
this
time
section.
passer,
You
okay.
also
Then I'm just
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
pass
whoa,
time.
whoa.
Let's see what all this bear wrestling.
It seems to be part of a new
Hang
public
on.
fitness initiative in the People's Republic of Samara, SRV, devised and promoted by, according to this extremely credulous account, Uncle Sport. Of course not.
Oh.
According to the SRV.
Oh, man on bear. Okay, that's fine.
The program has been a tremendous success. Public support stands at 80.
Yes, it's hard to
That's
fight a
very
bear
much
if you're out
the
of shape.
idea. You flip back to the front of it. Takes as you leave. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled
My breakthrough is
Tip-Top
imminent.
Tournay, a critical Mazovian. The actual, if you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the. You think you're instead where to even undercap. Thus, and that at the end of the day, it's the destruction of these. Sure, that's because you flip back to the front of the magazine. The table.
Okay. First off, completed our thought. We got a new skill point. Ew.
For the
Yeah, okay. +1 empathy towards Kim, and +1 something or other. And we're still working on whatever this one is. Okay. What did I want to level up? Reaction speed, I think. Right? Ace's low thought. Well. Perception high, reaction speed high. I don't care about my
it's you
face.
again. Are you looking for a die?
Do you not have my dice? You should have my dice. This has been 8 hours, right? Right? Am I crazy? No.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only... I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else? How did I... Some of my friends were... I've grown crafty. I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified... We're inside, but when I...
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else.
Okay. Well...
It's just a racist mug. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage? But it was
Okay.
a worn map. An intricate... It still kind of looks like a... For you. The bullet is still... 6 somewhere.
Nothing to do
The
there.
note is written. The note... Are you serious? Ding, ding, ding. Someone. You find the film according to the note.
Okay, I only pass time if it's, you know.
Oh, it's you again.
Maybe I have to leave and come back? Because... I don't know. Well, anything interesting I missed in here? No. Guess I could talk to this.
Your flashlight, some of the writing, the handwriting, the full outside. This is a monthly calendar. It looks a bit like an act. Your eyes glide over the photo. Entire, you see, albeit darkened, a pinned post. These translate. Who are all one of the Welkins? Your eyes. This, it looks a bit. Your eyes glide.
Okay, we looked at all of those. It's weird that the password stuff isn't around here, like, at all.
This is radio frequent, unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular. You think so? The web is comprised, a list of names, all of this, there's no way, nothing. This old file, radio free, unclear. Perhaps. The web is comprised, whoever decides, a list of names, all of this is, there's no, nothing.
Okay. It's a shame that the bear fridge didn't take off. It is funny. Imagine walking into your kitchen every day and seeing a giant bear towering over you and you're like, hey Jim, and you just open up his chest and, you know, pull out a drink or a sandwich or whatever.
Is dead still. This orange, you slip if you want to.
Equip the pry bar by...
Oh, right, the pry bar. The bar of pride.
This orange machine is dead still.
Pry bar not strong enough.
Hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
What would be strong enough to open this thing up? I don't know. Another window. People's feet shuffling by on the street. Yeah, I think that would be fun to have a giant bear fridge. Depending on how it's set up. If it smells, then I probably wouldn't like it.
A few bricks have fallen off.
Where am I?
A secret. It means this is a good find. Really?
You pass a little bit more time. I guess I can go back to that book, but I don't know. Yeah, if it's a sculpture or, you know, something like that, it would be a lot better. I guess I can go right back up. But if she doesn't give me my dice right now, then I guess we'll just go to bed. Or at least try to. Hello, hello.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? I'm sorry.
Okay, she does not want to give me those dice. But I wanted to see the fancy magnet dice. Also, do people, like, does she have to go through this place every single time she wants to go out of the building? Seems a little dangerous. Did I never look at this fence?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Okay, no. Wait. Why is this locked?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush.
Visual calculus. Oh, I have to do math with my eyes. Kuno's still here? Yep. Now they're sad they have nothing to do. But I'm okay with that. So the other alternative is we could talk to them and tell them that they're being manipulated, but I feel like... Yes, we did fail once before. I feel like they would probably get upset. Alright, now we read a book. Again.
The face of King Fleece. Unsurprised, you skimmed. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin. accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent. The writer, you flip back to the front.
Oh, I've been locked out. I did take a bath, yes. I was wondering if you would kick me out if I passed time in the middle of it. Hang on.
Can I help you?
About my
Got the
bill.
20 real.
There you
Good.
go.
You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need...
But yes, we did take a bath at the end of the last stream, and then yeah. Then we stopped. Yep, time for next digs. I'm going to sweep.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window.
Time to go to
The
bed.
mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming.
This is a new voice.
Away. But you can't go.
Hello.
No. You have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
I'd like to be a little less aware at the moment.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it.
I hope there isn't an eating system. It would be awful if I had to eat food this whole time.
Pleasantly tender.
But I haven't seen
You
any, so
wish
probably not.
You could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot.
Because you are a ball of pain.
Pain.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
I'm sorry, Sales. It's all me. It's all my fault.
What did we ever do to you? I mean, I don't know what to say here. I know it doesn't really matter, but...
And why might that be the case? What lava lights on such a bloated corpse to be?
I'm an artist and my liver damages my heart. Think I need medical attention.
Oh, yes. That'll check you out.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not.
My name's Raphael.
They don't make new kidneys and livers.
I mean, they
in
probably could.
hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
Don't submit to the darkness,
You're
Harry.
just stuck here in the half world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that? Sure you do. They're all
No, most of them, in fact, kind of seem to hate my
friendly,
guts.
aren't
But,
they?
oh, my guts ain't doing well for me now
At
either.
least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours.
I don't know about
Running
that.
into
I think
the
most of them don't have
station
voices in their head, right?
full.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, voice in my head.
People are beautiful. Statuettes, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming
Kim
to
will tell
some
you he doesn't.
greater
He probably
awareness?
does. They're just probably
Look at all
not
these
vocal.
lights
They're probably just a bunch of
blinking
notes.
in and out of existence.
I do not have
Thoughts,
voices in my head, but I do have an organized
pretending that
library
you're
of all my
asleep.
notes.
Even to yourself. While the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it?
That's
Time to
basically what he
rise and
says.
wipe
I
that
knew it.
Shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings.
I don't have any bears. It's in the garage. We ain't rocking and rolling. I'm doing disco. Oh boy. That was... I should have taken another bath. Alright, I'm up.
It's a brand new day, guys. I'm actually gonna save. It's a brand new day. Hip hip hooray.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Alright, I can't do anything with that. Why is there a door between these two rooms? That's what really bothers me. You know? No, is he already back? Oh, he is back. Good morning.
Yes?
Locked. Okay. We don't get to say hello to each other or anything? He's just here, I guess. Nothing to report from headquarters? I don't have to tell him about all the things? Wait, can I tell him about the bullet?
The bullet is still safely sealed
Yeah,
away
we can.
in a plastic bag.
Kim, take a look at this. It's jacketed bullet close to 5mm in
A
diameter.
jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader, like those typically found on the streets of Martinique.
Okay, so that confirms it's a rifle? Because that means it's not our gun. Because we had a pistol, I think.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find the gun that shot it.
Something tells you that won't be any time soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
Something tells me that might not be true.
The bullet is still safely sealed. A rifle.
Okay.
Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks
'Cause we already did
old
this.
4.46mm from the surplus left over from the turn of the century.
Also, thank you, voice in my head.
Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique.
Mike.
The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago.
Other voice in my head, could you translate that?
Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber.
Is anyone still making these rifles?
No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around. Usually,
Yeah, but the one we have is
the quality
broken.
was appalling.
So it wasn't hidden there or anything. He used Bell McGray rifles these days.
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order.
What are you thinking?
I think I knew. Wait. Is he talking to me or the bullet? Like I know where this came from.
And?
Probably came from a Bell McGray
An
rifle.
antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
That's probably a
I
good
have to
thing.
hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech loaders in peacetime. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Makes you consider every shot. I like it.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds.
Yeah, imagine
After
such
the
a
first
thing.
shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier.
Imagine such a thing being possible in reality. Jeez, Kim. What a dark thought. That there would be guns out there that could just be fired like crazy with no real repercussion or whatever.
But back to the investigation.
Yeah, back to investigation. Seems we're looking for an antiques enthusiast.
Doesn't seem that likely. But we'll check out all possible leads. Next step, finding the... Okay. And an antique. I have to hand some new RCM recruits getting... Imagine if... But back to the investigation. Let's find out. Next step.
Okay, so he didn't really have anything to add to that, but now we know that it's from a rifle. Just like the one we have. What does that mean? I doubt it'd be the old guy. But who knows?
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
Lake concluded our autopsy and like to ask questions about Laylee.
Let's see. I wrote down the nickname Lelystad.
Lieutenant had taken out his notebook. He moves his finger across the page.
We have questions that might help solve some gaps in our field autopsy. I'm sure my colleague
Tears
has a
one
few
out
eyes
and hands
on
to you.
while I take notes.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations, the last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Where is Lelystad? The place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
But crazy stuff happens in nowhere, and it's up to Laylee, the cowardly military man, to save his new
You
home.
were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
You were both from Orange?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too
No.
old for that.
Didn't know him.
And from another part of Oranjenrijk.
These
I didn't
silly
even understand
names.
his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Sex, alcohol,
and all kinds of
speed.
stuff.
Probably.
Thank you,
also
electrochemistry.
How old was he, miss?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no.
The memory makes her
We
smile.
even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Haha. Janet taps his notebook once, as though assigning some kind of point.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
Better not.
The young woman looks. She's clearly sensing something. A spike in testosterone levels, perhaps.
It's important to keep things bright even during the day, Griffey. I need to prove to everyone that I am a bright cop. Maybe not a smart cop, but I still brighten everyone's day by being around. Okay? I'm doing my best. His eye collar.
Blue. Light blue. They were like
Stops, her eyes half
like
closed,
little
then
blue
continues.
galaxies, you know. It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face.
Blue eyes are nice. Mine are a gross, murky brown, in case you wanted to know. And I haven't looked at my eyes in forever. As weird as that is to say.
Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't
Blue eyes
ugly,
are overrated, wow.
and he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe.
He seemed to
It
enjoy
made
the
him
word.
look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile.
That's fair.
That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
Was he bald?
It was light brown.
Oh.
Almost blonde.
Almost blonde.
He darkened it with brilliantine. Made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
He had a tattoo. What did it mean? What did it represent, do you
It
know?
was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
Going off to chicks. How so? Wouldn't the chickens just peck at him?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?"
She points there with her sharp nailed finger, picking out an imaginary tattoo star.
And he says, "That was too hardcore."
Is that
Don't
your
ask me
impression?
about that. So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths."
Well, props to the voice actor.
And so it goes.
Very cute.
Star after star. Port after
Very
port.
chill.
Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You with a woman in this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. You tell us precisely what these mean.
No, thank you.
He does not take it.
I've seen enough of him dead.
I
can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor.
Just a
and the
small
government
town
of Alanya
boy
needed some people killed.
living in a
So
star
they turned him
world.
into a grotesque
Or
killer.
something.
For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Not a very fun story.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it.
Yeah, same.
It's not a
That's
very
when
nice story to remember when
If
you're
only I could
sober.
imitate such a voice.
A change of topic?
Could it be love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
He told me. Love did him in.
That's not funny, officer.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. There. She momentarily lost control over straight back guy. It appears that she feels guilty.
Do you feel guilty?
Of course I do. I'm hungover. I feel guilty about everything.
You were only drinking coffee yesterday, miss. I should know. I was here.
Do you feel guilty about what happened to him?
Among many other things, yes. I could have done something. There's always something he can do, right? Ask me something else.
Yes, perhaps it was communism.
A moment ago it was love. And no, they're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
Yes, actually, but...
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you could blame her. A little. It was a pretty straightforward question that she refused to answer.
Something miraculous is coming, he told me.
The lieutenant blinks. His All right, let's see where this is going.
From way out northwest, he told me.
Cool.
There is a sound. Something in the reeds. When the wind comes through them. On the inlet. On the little islands there between castaway tires.
Something we've all forgotten.
Her light brown eyes fix on you. She agrees.
Okay, well, I don't know what any of that meant, but there you go.
All right.
I love that Kim's contribution to that was just blinking. Not blinking and looking at me, just...
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
How, where, and why? Well, now what?
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
Yeah.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality.
Yeah, where's this going?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000. You could ask either one of them.
Miss, how old do you think I am?
How old do I think you are?
She's buying time to... Look who's finally awake.
I don't know. 40? I was like 9 when OO peaked. That was what, 19 years ago? I liked them when I was 9. You couldn't have liked it when you were 40. Let's say you were 20-something. 25. A good disco age. 25 plus 19 is 44. I'm gonna say you're 44.
44? I'm young.
Absolutely. Age is just a...
Yes, miss, but for him that number is 56.
Kim, you ain't supposed to tell her that.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Bring it on, I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Well, so much for that, I guess. Face look like it's 58, and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it lived for 1 day or 100. But longer than they ought to be in the longest century. But how long does this thing attached to your sentience walk the planet's crust? Time to start racking that brain of yours, Elder One. When and where were you born? You can drop them, but you have to use a skill point for it. Which, like, this one's probably the only one I'd, like, I don't really want that. Some kind of superstar. Nope. It says I do not have enough skill points available. It should free a skill point. I think I've used it. Let's see, visual calculus, suggestion, electrochemistry, and composure get 6. No, I haven't used a single one of those. It's actually reduced my logic too. So, probably get rid of that one. It doesn't raise perception. It's visual calculus, suggestion, electrochemistry, and composure. This one is the one that raises perception to 5. Can I increase the stat? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the plus sign means at all. I guess maybe you can increase the stat? But I'm the lord of average detectives. You know. Anyway, I'm going back downstairs, gonna talk to Titus. I'm also gonna see if I can tell Kim that I got the high score on that pinball machine. Just because. I can talk to these guys.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and play.
Run your fingers across the dust of the white door.
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's the white deal?
Some kind of inane pinball theme, probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
How about we fire one of these bad boys up, blaze a pinball?
Fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball.
No, I love it. I love pinball.
He sounds so enthusiastic about it.
He doesn't.
Well, the other one. The Frangentarian ball. Wanna play that?
No.
Kim, Pinball, Kitsuragi.
This sounds like a bad idea. Him, pinball, Kitsuragi.
Exactly.
Pinball.
That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
I feel like he's gonna get mad at me. But yeah, Kim Pinball Kitsuragi. You're Kimball Kitsuragi.
So now he remembers.
Looks at you in the silence of the workshop, then takes his glasses off and cleans them.
Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations.
He's so mad. Wait, but I still can't remember anything else.
Wonderful. He only remembers hearing about the pinball policeman.
You don't really like pinball.
No human being should.
Oh, wow.
It's a game that requires no skill.
It requires a
Childlike
little
affinity
skill.
to flashing lights and to fantastique, science fiction, and historic romance.
Science fiction. The fun way of saying that.
It is lame.
Why are you called Kimball?
I am not called pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy.
How did you...
Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years.
Uh-huh.
That's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring.
A pinball ring?
As you do when you're a juvie.
What? Okay. Yeah, should I go back and... No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say lame.
Unbelievably.
Because
To
you
do
think
that, I
you
needed to become a
pinball champion.
I
Wow.
trained for 9 months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide. End of story.
You were a juvie cop for 15
That
years?
time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvie cop.
Wait, so that's why you didn't want
It's
to talk to
best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
You're a Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not only to you, I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi to everyone. Now we really need to continue our sweep of what appears to be a secret path through the whirling.
Yeah, I wonder what triggered that. It was this machine right here.
The machine is dead.
Oh. Well, now you got both sides of the story, Griffey. Now you know that he is secretly Kimball to most of his, companions. What do you guys say?
You look like shit.
Your ruffled face reflects the man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Looks don't matter. It's what on the inside that does.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going by here.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. The suit, the sunglasses, the haircut. He's famous. That's how you know his face. You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask.
Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
From another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
41st.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
Gives you a long, meaningful look and adds...
Somewhere good.
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
You famous or
Not
something?
as famous as you, superstar.
Okay. Why, I'm famous?
Oh yes, big time. Who hasn't heard of the far-out zone of liver failure?
Hold on. They're fine.
No, not entirely.
Impossible to say what his eyes behind the shades are doing. Let's talk about the hypothetical 41. Oh, he... Okay, it's the hypothetical 41. Yeah, that's fantastic about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy. You're not busy. Let's just play around. You... I am the superstar cop. That is true. But what's happening? What would our relationship be in this alternate
Let's be
universe?
crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Kim's cooler than
I'm
you.
sure he's fucking flattered, but Kim is not part of his thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
Like partners in crime?
No, because in this thought experiment, we're all police officers. In a police station, we don't do crimes. We're not crime bros.
Come on, stop it.
Do you have a crime to solve?
No. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing.
This isn't helping.
Who else is in your imaginary station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers, yes
Okay.
sir, solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacular. Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man.
Neither can I, partner.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Okay,
Watch out for yourself.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting?
Wait a
Oh,
second.
really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from?
Yeah, I haven't seen you before.
Okay, then. It's probably a quick.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Yeah, I guess it was
There's
kind of
something
weird, yeah.
missing here. Something
I don't
we
know what's
can't put
happening.
our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy. Yes.
Okay.
Again? I can't. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll okay?
Jean.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse,
Uh-huh,
animal control agent,
uh-huh.
something of that kind.
Yeah, I imagine he is our partner or whatever, and now we have a cooler partner. On the other hand, though, I wouldn't team up with someone in a wig
It's you
that acts
again.
like that.
What is it?
Hello, hello. Just gonna point that directly into your face.
Again.
Good one, Ty.
We
Didn't they?
The autopsy.
The lieutenant goes in for the leg
Zero
sweep.
negative box. Hands are not
Titus
talking.
does
Can you
not see
explain
it
this? Okay.
we... Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, capo. I'll say it again. We killed it.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head.
He
went
was
down
wearing a
like sack
helmet.
of
That
sand.
wouldn't be possible.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Mr. Tats, what do you use to knock the victim
My
out?
fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
Mm-hmm.
Right fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to...
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
Had you been to know about?
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
When?
Fucking listen.
Like what, copper?
Why?
'Cause he was... So am I. Now, how about... How many people...
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Rest assured, about fucking time.
Yeah, 17's not bad. Kind of wondering if that, you know, proving that they didn't hang him would increase the odds a little.
It's you again.
But
What is it?
Kim, are you okay? I saw that little spin you just did.
Clausia is playing them like...
Clausia. Clausia, Clausia, Clausia.
It's you again. What is it?
Kim's just like, oh wait, I was over here.
Clausia is playing...
And now he's over there. Why is his location not saved?
What is it?
He just put him around me randomly.
Clausia is playing them.
Yes. At least I don't have to watch my character slide into place.
You again. What is it?
I was over here.
Clausia is playing...
Gobbledygook. We'll pull out my dice. Which, as a side, we need to get our dice, but I'll do that in a second.
It's you again.
After this conversation. Okay.
Clausia is playing...
Okay, there's no way this is gonna get to 34 again.
It's you again.
Right? Like, the last one was 3%, and we got that far, but... Okay, would you hurry up and... Okay, thank you.
Convince
We did.
Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
One of his boys
Just
will.
remember, it's about more than Clausia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility. Outside, under the rising sun. Tattered and in ruins, the windows of the cafeteria aglow with her morning light.
That's it then, case closed. We're going home, Kim.
Lieutenant raises
He'll
his brow.
get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
All of these are technically correct. One, two, three, or four. That's a some chick.
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
They just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't
It
even
wasn't
remember.
that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
We?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Well, what? You gonna kill me like you killed him for no reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
He takes a breath, wheezing.
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him.
Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down.
Dennis,
or I'll
stop
beat your
being a
head.
menace.
Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control. Let them have...
I didn't want to kill him.
Where's your goddamn inhaler? You
Angie?
sound like you're dying.
I might be.
I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
Don't
Now
be
it's on
mean,
Quentin.
Lizzie.
Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Avril.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Walks off without looking back.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions?
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his...
Another nod.
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she did.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes
What
she
happened
didn't.
Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
Thank you for the input, Shanky.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened
We went
then?
upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. And there was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs? Eighth Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Well, the voice actor's doing a really good job here, as a side. You can kind of feel the, like, the surrendering in his voice. If she didn't kill him, why the cover?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Notice anything? What kind of
They can't
garbage are
show
we
up
talking
on
about?
police radar kind. There are people after her from the old world, where she came from.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful, connected to the moral intern.
I've been impressed with all of the voice acting, like even like the wheezing from Angus. I've heard that kind of that person before.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So, who killed the merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
Behind the window? It came from behind the window. It could have been someone that had access to the pinball room. Went around to the outside, shot inside, and then went back in.
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Clausia. Maybe the
Clausia,
shot
Clausia,
missed.
Clausia.
Maybe it was meant for her.
The initial release had no voice acting at all? That would be something. What's also weird is that the final cut is actually a separate thing on Twitch. Like Disco Elysium and Disco Elysium Final Cut have a separate category. But no one goes to the final cut. It has like 5 viewers.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
You had ideas about his past too?
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Cornell.
Yeah, maybe. As a side, I'm not really sure I get why they hung him up, other than to hide the cause of death, but he doesn't really seem like someone people would go looking for either. Although maybe that weirdo behind the desk would have known anyway.
Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points.
But then again, it took
Maybe
us like a week to
consult
get here.
with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Okay, whose idea was it to hang him anyway?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean?
We had help. from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons.
Ah, I see. Well, that explains that, actually.
The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy Boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
Maybe we got portraits in the Final Cut version. A lot of these guys don't have any? Well, that makes sense. A lot of the... Well... I think it makes more sense that they have pictures, too, to make them more of a thing. Like, I'm looking at the models now, and I'm like, which one of these is Angus? Well, I guess it's that one right there. No, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus.
We're Hardy Boys, and that's it.
Can you tell me anything about the affiliate? Name, current location?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to.
Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her one last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go...
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large...
Oh no, my spidey senses are tingling.
It carries newspapers, circles the...
She, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
you'd still prefer if we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket. He turns to leave. Nice talk. I didn't say anything. I saw that. I had the full controller support. Well, I'm not using a controller, but that's nice. Sounds like the Final Cut was just the better version. Added characters and quests. Ugh. Hey, Claudia, we're back. And apparently fast travel?
Always good to see you.
Cracks a weird smile leaning against the railing.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
Hardy Boys told us what really
I
happened.
understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You don't look surprised. You were expecting
I
this.
knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your...
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Cool. I'm satisfied with the
I
explanation.
am not. There is more.
You're right. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
He reaches for a new
Briefly
cigarette.
glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon.
Ow.
Grey and pale violet in the morning light.
What lies beyond
The
it?
pale, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Aranye, the old world.
Now why are you looking over your shoulder? You afraid of the Moor Lantern?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What'd you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show
Really
up
good
in your
actual
records,
popcorn.
officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
What happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed. Maybe.
Tell me exactly what
Okay.
happened.
He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me.
Oh,
I was on my back, looking at. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could.
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
Then what happened?
He was heavy.
We
I
gotta
pushed him
know.
off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs.
Long pause. She just stands there, her arms at her side.
I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Your cigarette, miss.
Oh. Yeah. It was a real motherfucker.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time.
Around
midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off. Much more than usual.
Titus said you look pretty hot.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head.
Shut up.
You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Yeah, well, I couldn't read it, but I agreed with it.
Did you?
I'm not a sorry cop, Griffey.
Because of this?
No,
What do you do then?
nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
What happened after you ran
Sylvie
downstairs?
was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was... Ruby was there too.
Bork.
They were
Oh,
having
there's
such a
Ruby.
good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Before we continue, who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
Well, the Hardy Boys. I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
All right, let's go on.
Well,
What then?
Ruby said, let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room.
I thought it was Titus that was the
I've
leader,
known
but
these
nope.
people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
Thank you, Perception.
To produce lividity.
Thank you,
Matching
Ken.
a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20.
Oh,
yes.
I've lost the visual
Ruby explained it would
calculus,
make the
apparently.
blood- You know what he does.
Looked at the ground, the raised their light brown eyes to meet yours.
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What do you do while they were hanging
Ruby
him?
said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
It's Ruby. Where is Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the...
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Why'd you call the cops if you ain't hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth.
I don't think so. Why'd you do
You
it?
have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off,
Mm-hmm.
and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud.
Yep.
So I called you.
Kuno was
I
kind
hope
of
with
being
all
a
my
jerk.
heart
Really
it's not
feel like
the last thing I'm
someone
doing
should have
on
told him
the
to stop that.
Oh God, that was a lie too. Who made the call then?
When was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
I like that line too. I think he's called Tibbs. Felt really real. Like I've done that before. Like interjected a line into, I think they're called Tibbs or whatever. You know? And then just kept going.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In a bedroom
Yes,
inside.
you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
Hmm. What'd you do to have these people after?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal.
What exactly did you...
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it with a bigger company. The kind you really...
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Louisdouen County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some...
Yeah, I agree. A lot of the, like, voices in my head say things in really goofy ways, but the voice acting's all good.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too, along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Hmm. Yeah, there are people who've done much worse than that.
I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
With the people after you killed them?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened?
It probably did.
I don't know anything anymore.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner...
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
I think we're done here.
She nods, silently. She...
Let's see you then at the
He's
door.
thinking, or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into... No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone.
Thank you,
She's
John
been
McGran.
through enough. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her. As you look back, you think, so love did do him. If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
Looks like love did him in after
She's
all.
silent. Remember this silence. The lady is... It appears this one has not been entirely correct.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real. Easier that way.
Was it real?
I don't know. Hello, officer?
Who? What? Dear Lord, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover. and
Drama
lied to
voice
everyone.
wakes up.
She's not the most fair and just at all. She's Smoke and Mirrors and Willow. She probably didn't give you her real name either. What? Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course correction. Ask questions first. See?
No, I don't. I think you didn't make the call to
I
the station.
did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergency. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergencies. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk.
Yeah, even though they woke up, they're still being annoying.
What time did you make the...
Thursday night. It was late. Sometime after...
It checks out.
She stands before you, holding her back very straight.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after.
Okay.
There's cracked suddenly. Like there's a garrote around her neck. Yeah, like, well, she's lying, so she must have lied about every single thing, obviously. Like, nah. Good luck with your errand, Griffey. Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
Good. You can tell
You
me.
log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Commonser. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time.
You lie about the passport, too.
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Clausia Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smith.
Falsified document.
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smith, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly.
Sorry,
I
I'm
didn't show
not.
up
I'm
because I was afraid
also
they
sorry, I'm not
would
saying
do
much.
something to me.
Kind of just listening.
The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
She fears an arrest right here and now.
Where is this boy?
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there.
Hmm.
I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find
Well,
it now.
lucky you, my perception's level 7. I'll find
It's
it.
useless.
The wind rises, so do the hairs on your back. Somewhere west.
Oh no, my
small
psychic
bubbles
powers are telling me exactly where it is, aren't they?
in the water. Rusty, the color of
We,
oversteeped
Akatsuki,
tea.
will deliver.
I could always read every line of dialogue, Reborn. Also, hello, hope you're doing well. But a lot of these words I don't know how to properly pronounce because I'm silly. And a lot of the other words I don't want to say because I'm stubborn and don't want to curse. But also, I think everyone likes listening to the dialogue, right? The voice acting is better than what I could do. I've never had proper training for that. What's happening?
Long, spindly arms.
I'm reading the dialogue that isn't voiced, mostly.
Turning it, inspecting it, like a magic 8-ball, trying to find a way to snap it open.
Nothing is useless.
West of the boardwalk in the reeds. You have to check this boy
The
out.
lieutenant makes a note of
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here, past a broken sewage pipe.
Tell me your
It's
real name.
Katarzyna Lazie.
Oh.
Finally we meet, Katarzyna.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. They seem moist. She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
Kim, why haven't we arrested her?
There may be grounds here. At least.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
Let's see.
She slowly. You are. This is not the end of this.
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her.
What have I
But I
told you?
haven't done anything.
Fucking mind game. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in. The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
I don't want to do that. I'm okay getting the truth. I'm okay getting the answers.
As you look back, if it weren't for her, she sighed. Remember, it appears this one has not been.
Yeah, easier that way.
Was it?
I don't know.
You do not know. A wind of needles. Airships flutter in the strat. Who knows? It's getting cold out. You should go.
Hello, officer?
Who? She probably did. Take it easy. See?
No.
There was an...
That anyone.
What time?
Thursday.
It checks out.
She stands before you.
Okay. Okay, it's not. You lug your... Like I lied before. No.
Falsif.
Passport.
Why would they...
I didn't...
She fears an arrest right.
West of... It's Houston.
The wind rises. Long.
Nothing is useless.
The lieutenant.
You're welcome to it. It's Katarzyna.
She nods. She nods. Her back straight. Ready for whatever is next.
Okay.
You are. This is not the...
There we go. I think that is good enough, you know? I think that is good enough for me. I'm going to get rid of this. And then put a different thought in there. The 15th. In Dotriv? I don't know what that means. Where was the one we got before? Oh yeah, the date of birth generator. Yeah, sure. See if that gives us anything cool. Goodbye, Katarzyne. We need to look at her mirror
This
window.
is pristine on the inside. This window is pristine on golden light.
So, you know, I'm here to research
In it
the killing.
neon lit shapes.
I have no interest in what nonsense she did. Also, wow, look at this. What position?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from the roof outside. Location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Allegedly. His ghost might know something.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime.
Been there
Most
begun
likely
residue
of the
outside.
origin. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away.
That's true. It
This
was a
is
week
more than
ago.
a week ago.
So, well, I'm what? 80% sure the roof is where the shawl was made from?
72%, with an antique weapon that fires military-grade ammunition. A Belmagrave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside, it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside, in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
But the shot had come from inside the room.
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Any arguments A problem in the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
There have been another point of origin further over.
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
I don't like your tone voice in my head.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
Wait, is it trying to say from over here? I don't think that would be possible, especially if it shattered the window.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet.
Plus the angle would be all wrong.
There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on. 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. Especially with a crappy rifle like that.
Even with the light on inside, we're talking military 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martin, the shot would have been a small miracle. 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Gislain.
Cam, what do you think? Do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
They prime B, boardwalk, double prime, the triple.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling.
I think the hidden path makes it the most likelihood. Especially since we found footprints in there, which means that there was someone who went in, who could have very easily gone in, shot through the window, and then just gone back out. And it would also fit with her testimony, because that would mean they didn't care about her, just him. But that would also mean that everyone down here would have seen someone walking through the room with a gun. You know? Because there's only one way up here. And that's through the elevator. Yeah, it is true. There could be a second way in. But if there is only one way in, being that room right there, were those taped up windows? True. Although, I don't recall how big they were. And look at us trying to piece this together. These taped up windows. I don't think they're big enough. And you'd also have to be able to get up there. I also don't think that it noted any, like, messed up dust here, and I think the game would point that out. What do you think of this place, Kim?
Yes?
Nah, I mean, I guess we can't see that side of the building. How close is this path that I climbed up? It's right near the roof. We'd have to go outside for this. But we can't change the angle of our camera. But it would be pretty high up there. It would be like near the top of the building. So they would have to be able to climb up there or just get to the roof itself. But if they could climb up that high, they wouldn't need to go through the thing. Sound of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. Why is it strange? I think it's safe to assume that they went through the area and then tossed the key back where it was supposed to be. That kind of makes Sylvie the prime suspect in my head. The one who, you know, left. Because they wouldn't question her going in there. And she could easily have taken... like, just tossed the gun somewhere in the kitchen and then just gone back. But I think they said it was Boots that made those footprints. I'm not sure. I don't remember if we've actually seen Sylvie or not. Hello, I'm here for my dice.
It's you again.
Came back to pick up my
You're
dice.
looking excellent. That will be 10 real. This
Here you
was
go.
an especially fun set to make.
Sparkling pair of dice.
Dazzling. It's like you have a pair of
Tiny disco balls in your hand? That sounds fun. Thank you. Yeah, they're like little disco balls. They're magnetic too. 100-sided dice are made from ivory and inlaid with magnetic lodestone. When rolled together, pips on the dice interact with each other by pulling and pushing, just like magnetic personalities. Note, look at the map tab in the journal, see which white checks have opened. What? Did the dice do something? I thought they were just going to be fun dice. Hmm. I can't really tell. These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. How long have I had this? I'm not gonna answer that. Because the actual answer is, I don't know. We've had the map for a while. But I didn't notice that it had white checks here. Unless, maybe that's new? I think this is how you fast travel? Oh. Well, I don't think we can do that yet, because we've just been in the waterfront this whole time. Alright, we got our fun dice. I'm satisfied with that. I do wonder how magnetic dice actively work. But that sounds really fun. And what things should we do? Check the boardwalk for bullet traces. Check the island for bullet traces. Check Land's End for bullet traces. Something down there. And stand next to a fast travel point. Interesting. I'm scum. Just scummy old scum. Well, the smell of potato cellar spring emanates from the air vent. Okay. This guy would know about the roof.
God damn it. Pull yourself together, René.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk to him about the flowers. Do Maybells mean anything to you, Renee?
I prefer the old name. Insulindian Lily.
Oh.
Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck. You know what?
No.
No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sold the ID for you, was it? She gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston. But not while we have come.
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. but I think you'll have to wait for at least a month.
Okay. I don't think either of these guys are
I
gonna...
have... Yes, René. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this
You
fine
mentioned
day?
your name, Mary Blood, or whatever.
Oh, sweet Jenny.
Jenny.
She was the finest woman in...
Do not defile her memory, Gaston.
She died of pneumonia 2 winters ago.
Oh.
It was René and I were both by...
Died. No use sugar.
Departed. Until the very end she couldn't decide between us. The most indecisive
Why do you
woman,
think she was
but
indecisive?
She could never make up her mind about anything. What to have for breakfast, favorite. She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married.
Nothing wrong with weighing your options first, I
Heck,
guess.
Technically, we're both still engaged.
You always confused her. Couldn't let her.
He suddenly remembers you are
Thanks for
Of
sharing.
course, officer.
I don't really care.
Memories are all we have left. Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know. Of course,
Okay, neither of these guys are useful. Thought maybe they would know who had the gun. I make my own way. Victim's tattoos. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. Why would I do that? Wait. Oh, we can talk to... What's her face?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel.
This is Precinct 57.
Hello, Alice. What's up?
Yes. It took some convincing, but I got the mercenary's name and a few biographical details.
The lieutenant leans in to listen. Notebook.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Cortenaer.
Oh.
That's E-L-L-I.
Do you really have to spell it out for me, Alice?
K-O-R-T-E-N-A-E-S.
I guess you're spelling it out for
That
Kim.
is the
He would love to
12th
write this down.
He was signed into the Lelystad County Neonatal Care Unit on 28th of February,
Oh,
09.
that's a day away from my birthday. Scary. Well, I mean, the year's probably... No. Wait, no. 28th of February. I was misreading it. 09 is not correct.
He was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near
18
Abandoned
days
Farm.
away from the
He
birthday.
spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2.
Found in a leaf compactor? That's... Huh. That'd be a weird way to find Superman.
This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the
Uh-huh.
Brand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41, just a year before the Seminese conflict. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least
Glad I can ask.
And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations.
Wait, he was
Or
found...
entering Ravachol.
He was found in a leaf compactor.
It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes. It's a detail the hospital had, the only detail in these files. So I thought it would be...
It is. Thank you.
It is useful information, I guess, but strange all the same.
None, officer. Sorry.
We have him to connect to the Elysium.
Even that is a small miracle. These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Alice. Great work.
That doesn't really sound like he shouted, but...
No problem, Lieutenant.
Yeah, thanks, Alice.
The name. This is very good. Elise Cortenard.
Sometimes police work is about human dignity, about giving back names to anonymous victims.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions?
Please connect me to Sylvie.
Just a second. Sylvie Malaika on the line. Yes. Hello?
Hi, Sylvie, it's the police again.
Great. What else do you need, detective?
Was it you who called the
No.
police?
Not me.
You know who made that call?
Sorry, I don't. People don't have the money.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one phone.
Seems like Glacia wasn't lying when she said it was her.
Okay.
This corroborates her story.
I wouldn't be so sure, Detective.
Yes. Why didn't you make the call?
Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
Well, the Union has to do
No one
anything.
calls the police. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they... I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in... Yeah, go on. Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You mean, why did I...
Why not?
You know...
You think you hear a sliver of... Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking...
I really don't want to talk about... Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
It wasn't her, I don't think. She sounds too nervous and also is kind of not giving the murderer vibes. I do remember talking to her now. You see my gun.
Please, no. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating. Great. Anything else?
You hear...
Anything else I can add? 50...
In the cabin, you...
Okay. Well... We've done a lot today, I think. Let's go close that thing. Let's go close the water thing, gate, whatever it is. Oh, it's this guy. It's these guys, the Hardy Boys. At least I think that's what those
A
guys
rusting
are.
control panel. You grab the handle and pull the lever. The water lock starts moving.
Water lock, that's what it is. And... closed. Wow.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's...
Focus on one thing. Achieve it.
Alright. Also, we got another level up. Let's level up. Level up our... Givers. Spidey senses need boosting. But, okay. Due to some things, I'm going to be calling it here. I have to go deal with some food stuff. A little bit earlier than I probably would have. We probably would have gone for like 10 more minutes. But I think this is also a good spot to stop. Next time, we will explore the coast. And probably find, well, something of ours. Like, I'm sure our gun or our badge is past this point, right? They have to be. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Yeah, may the coast hold all of our answers. Or at least some. But, strangely enough, this one was a lot more fun for me. Maybe it's because we didn't have moments where I was, like, wandering around getting lost, but it was fun. And interesting. Maybe because we got to play pinball. Maybe that was the real secret. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching and hanging out. I will probably see you tomorrow with something else. We'll figure out what that is later. But it's boy for now.